single, and here she is. How you
Yo,
doing? You alright?
sorry, this is gonna be mad angles.
Yeah, you're gonna be right. You're not driving, are you?
I am.
You're out driving. You pulled up. Are you safe?
Yeah, I'm
I
safe.
can't be
I'm safe.
responsible for no one's dangerous driving, man.
No, I'm
No
safe. I'm safe.
siree, man. Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for
Yeah,
taking the time to speak with us. Anyway,
that's
how
cool.
are you?
I'm good, you know. I'm just out here enjoying the lockdown, you know, as
Yeah,
you
you've got
do.
3 hours before they shut it off. Before you have to run back home.
Exactly. So that's why I'm like in a rush today to get to my destination, because I know I've got to leave at 10,
That's
which is
right.
sad.
I'm glad to see that you're following the rules. Listen
Yeah,
to Boris. Listen to
I
Boris, the
am.
boss. So, I mean, how have you found it anyway with the quarantine and the COVID-19? Because looking at your gram, it seems like you're still getting on those planes and going Dubai and going here
You
and
know
going
what?
there.
I'm just
So,
trying to
how's that
make the
been?
most of it because
Yeah.
life is too short and I don't want to regret not doing anything. So, like, when I've got free time, yeah, I am traveling, but I have been working.
Mm.
Like, I've got a studio in my room. I have gone to studio. I have been working in it. I've been editing vlogs and stuff, but I've
Yeah.
been just trying to enjoy as much as I can because I don't want to dim my own light and make myself feel like down. When I don't travel, I
Yeah, of
feel really
course.
down. So I just,
Yeah.
you know, try and get out here.
Yeah. Sorry, I thought someone's coming into my flat.
Oh,
Yeah, no, it's great. I know that a lot of people now have tried to take this opportunity to grab life by the horns, as it
yeah.
was, and realize that, it's not, these things happen, and
Mhm.
yeah, it's just mad. I can't even. I've just
Yeah.
fled, to be honest with you. I just fled the country. I'm not even in London no more.
So,
I just
so where were
packed
you?
up. I'm in Malta,
Oh,
so
really?
just
Like living or just a
yeah.
holiday?
No, living now. I had enough and I
Really?
thought,
Do you have family
yeah,
there or?
nope,
Oh, wow. Why
no, not
Malta?
at
Like,
all.
that's so random.
I'm working with some people on some project, so I'm gonna
Okay.
come over
Oh, well,
here
that's
and stay
dope. At
here.
least you've got like nice weather
Yeah,
and stuff.
yeah. So it's all right. So I had to make sure the time to just lining this up now. Actually, I wanted to make the time difference was all right because we're an hour
Yeah.
ahead. So it's just kind of sorting that
Oh,
all out.
okay.
Anyway,
Yeah.
yeah. What I was gonna say to you actually, obviously the single's out at the moment, but a couple of things have been happening for you. I know you was in Nines' Crop Circle film,
Yeah.
back in the acting.
Yeah.
How was that? How was that? Because that was a huge project. There's everything
Do you know?
involved, the project and then the film and stuff.
Do you know what the funny thing is? I went to the premiere of the first one, and the first thing I said to my friends is, "I have to be in the next one. Like, why was I not in this?" And then he messaged me asking me to be in it. So I felt like proper honoured and happy because I'm a mad fan of Nines. And
Yeah,
I love what he does. I love how he does all these like films and stuff when he drops an album. Like, I think that's so cool. So I was just gassed to be in it, to be honest. And it was a dope experience. Let me just pull over here. Sorry. It was a dope experience as well. So yeah, it was
do you
proper.
miss acting? Because at the moment we've seen mostly music from you. We haven't seen too much acting and stuff. Of course, there's some limitations with what's happening at the moment, but do you miss it?
I proper do. I proper do. Because the only thing I liked about acting, like mainly, was I could get out of who I am and pretend to be somebody
Mm.
else. So I do miss that because music's not the same. Music is yourself, just expressing yourself. Whereas
Yeah.
acting, I could escape from myself and play a different role, a different character. But do you know what? I didn't leave it. It's just I got more focused on the music and kind of just put it aside. But I would like to get back into it
Is
though.
that always like a conflict? The fact that you wanna, obviously you have to push your music career and what you're doing, and so that's the focus. But if acting's also a passion, do you find yourself torn between the two?
I did when I was younger, like when I was first doing it. I just couldn't organize my time, so I felt like it was too much. But now I feel like I could definitely do both, and I don't want to feel like I've got to pick one. I want to be an actress and I want to do music,
And a
and I can.
chef, to be
And I
honest with
want to
you.
be. I am a chef.
I've been seeing you. To be honest, I've been seeing your vlogs,
Yeah.
and you're getting up in the kitchen doing everything. So, what's your actually? This is a really good point actually, because what's your diet at the moment? Because everyone has this whole veganism. Some people do the intermittent fasting. Some people don't eat meat now. And like, how does that affect
Do
you?
you know what? I've done it all. I've done the juice
Yeah,
diet. I've done the one meal a day, 2 juices. I've done a pescatarian. I've done a vegetarian.
yeah,
Now I'm just eating healthy. Obviously, I have my cheat days. Don't get me wrong, but I'm
yeah,
eating
yeah.
like less carbs. So I'm like replacing rice with cauliflower. and just dicing it.
Oh, I've seen that. Yeah, yeah. The
Yeah, or
cauliflower,
just having chicken and
cauliflower rice
veg.
and stuff, right?
Yeah, so I'm just having things like that. I'm just trying to stay healthy. It's not like a weight loss journey or anything. I just try to maintain my health. And with this whole like COVID going on, I believe the way to fight it is to have a strong immune system. So
I agree. Yeah, I agree.
yeah, so I
100%.
don't believe in it like that. So I just feel like as long as I've got a strong immune system, I'll be fine. And go gym, work out, like, and that's what I do.
For sure. It's 100% what I'm thinking as well.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, because I've, like yourself, I've experimented with a few things. I haven't done the full vegan. I've done pescatarian, like you said. Cut back.
Yeah, I haven't
and
done
you do feel
vegan.
different.
I think that is a lot.
It's hard, man. It's hard.
That
You know
looks
what it
like
is? You get people who do it and they get really, really anal. They're like reading everything. If it's got milk in it,
yeah, and I don't want to
they're not
be...
gonna have that.
See that? I don't want someone to offer me a biscuit and then I think, oh, wait, let me just read the packet. Like,
It's got that.
it's not because you've got to see it's got traces of milk and it's a bit mad.
Yeah. Are you more focused on your diet and everything now because you're like a public figure, an artist, or is that per to you, or is it developed more as you've got older?
I've always been mad healthy. Yeah, I eat a lot of sweets, but I've always been a healthy person. I think now that I'm older and I'm more conscious about what I'm eating and processed foods and stuff, I'd rather not eat it. But as a child, it wasn't. It was more of like a force. My mum used to cook healthy lentil soups and all of this, so I grew up eating mad healthy food from my mum. And then my dad's house.
But the thing is, when you're young, well, when you're young, you're thinking it don't do nothing to your body. It just puts you straight up. But as soon as you start getting a little bit older, man, you have one burger and you're done.
Metabolism.
Abs are gone, bro.
It slows down, doesn't it?
Definitely
slows down.
For
I know
sure.
that.
Yeah, but talking too much about food. Yeah, so basically, what I want to talk to you about first, obviously, before we get into the single and everything else, is that you've been in the scene for like years, making music. You've mentioned you've been involved with acting. As you can see now, what's happening with the so mainstream. So you've probably seen how it's become into popular culture. Do you think there was a point for you where you noticed that this is becoming more mainstream than you can imagine?
I feel like mainstream has changed. As in, when I was on the come up, mainstream was when you made a pop song and then you was mainstream. Now you can do an Afrobeat song and you're mainstream. Like, it's totally different. Everything's changed. Like, I don't like to say urban music, but I'm going to say urban music because I don't know how else to say it. Or I'll just say our music has, like, it's changed, isn't it? I can't explain it, but you know what I mean. Like, it's not in the same place that it was before.
I think it's more acceptable in the sense of like a lot more. There's a demand
cool.
for it, right? So
now it's cool. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Grime wasn't cool before, for example. Now it's cool.
Yeah, now it's trendy.
Like,
I hear you.
Yeah.
I'm also seeing a big influence now. What's happening is a lot of UK R&B coming back into the fray. A lot of UK garage, people messing with those samples.
Yeah, I hear
production. That. If you look at, say, West 10 with AJ Tracy and stuff, garage heavy focus. Even yours, you've gone into this kind of TLC No Scrubs, which is 99 Bill. Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
they've been producing like with a lot of garage like samples and stuff.
Yeah, and even the track
because I'm a fan of garage. I would love garage and funky house to come back. It's taking a sample
of that American TLC. And so it seems like why is this happening? I feel like something's going around in a circle, because me as an artist, I see it differently. I'm just an observer in a way, but as an artist, I'm sure hearing a lot more producers coming to you more with these kind of beats or what.
Yeah, I think as my mum always says, everything is a circle in life. Like we used to wear flares are coming back. Like, it's just like clothing, it's like everything. It's a cycle. And I feel like with the music, it's the same thing. So obviously that music used to pop, and then a next type of music came out, and now we're bringing that music back, but in a newer version. So we're sampling old tracks and stuff.
Yeah, it's happening. It's happening a hell a lot, man. I think with a lot of US artists doing it. You know, you got Summer Walker, for example, and she does all the kind of R&B samples and stuff.
Yeah.
Do you think I know you're multi-genre in the music that you make, but do you have any thoughts on UK R&B?
I love R&B. Absolutely love R&B. That's all I listen to, like, when I'm driving and stuff. I've got bare R&B songs as well. That will be on my new project when I drop it.
Yeah, when's your new project coming out?
Huh?
When's your new project coming out?
I don't have a date, you know. To be honest, it was meant to drop in the summer, but because of this whole COVID thing and wanting to do shows, it's just kind of put me off. And that's the honest truth. Like, it's not the same. Like, I like to drop a project and then do a little tour, go to Europe, do loads of shows. But now it's just.
And America as well. I know you used to spend a lot of time in America working and performing.
Yeah.
What's the scene like over there for you coming across
Way
as an
different to
artist?
here. Like here, I feel like if you're below someone, it's like nah, not gonna work with you. In America, they don't care who you are. If you're dope, you're dope. It's not about numbers, how much you sold, where you are. It's about how dope you are. If you've got flow, you're dope. You've got a good energy. Yep, that's it. That's
so
the difference.
There's no
phony business like how it is kind of over here. I feel like people in America stick together more.
And you don't think it happens in the UK?
With the guys, yeah. With the females, I say this all the time. With females, we just do not support each other, and it's jarring.
Yeah.
I support everyone, and I always say this, but I feel like no one gets. And I'm not just talking about me, but no one really supports each other. I know we all see it, but yeah. And I don't feel like the guys don't support the girls as well.
Oh really? Okay.
As in, like, when a guy drops a mixtape, they all throw it up. When a female drops a mixtape, I don't see anyone put that up. But fans.
No, I hear that. I see it myself. Yeah. But but as long as, of course, you're as long as you're supporting people, then that's what matters. You know what I mean? You can only do what you can do, and that's what matters. And actually, I wanted to talk to you about this track is your third one with Geko, if I'm not mistaken. And collectively, those last two songs you've done with him, so you got Loving You and what's the first one I'm thinking of? No, that's the one. Collectively, something mad, like how many, I think it was something mad, like 18 million views. And of course, you've got this one out at the moment, so that's always climbing. What it is about you two that just, it's like a winning formula?
I think it's like just that, you know what, it's just authentic, innit? Like, I don't connect with any other artists like that. I don't have a friend in any other artist. Geko, I generally love. Like, I proper love him, and I always say this. And I feel like when we make music, it's real chemistry. It's not fake. It's not like my manager. It's us, and we just, I don't know what it is. I feel like he understands music and he appreciates music differently to other people that I've worked with. Not everyone. A lot, like, don't get me wrong. Everyone is a vibe when I work with them, but I don't know. I feel like we just have natural chemistry on the track, and that's what it is.
So I sat down with Dutch not so long ago, and it's funny you mentioned about like people working together and stuff. He had like very high things to say about you. Yeah, I respect your work and your work and like what you're doing in the scene. Can we ever see a collaboration between you and Dutch Avelli?
100%. He's from Hackney. I've known Dutch since we was like 18.
Young bucks,
like, so it makes sense to do something. To be honest, I rate anyone that's from the ends, especially when you're from Hackney. I know how it is, and it's just lit. Like, so we grew up in the same sort of area, innit? Clapton. Stokey. So we'll definitely work with it.
So you got the project coming out soon. Fingers crossed. Like you said, it's a bit more like R&B focused. You mentioned it there.
Yeah, it's got everything on it. So now I might make it a 2-part thing. Because obviously I do everything. I do all different sounds. So,
Yeah. So how's your 2020 going to finish? Because 2020 has just been mad. It's been mad in the dunya, I'm not going to lie. So
it's mad. 2020 started good. I went Bali, and it's going to end good because I will go to Dubai again. So it's going to end good.
I got to ask, what is it about Dubai, man? Like, artists love going to Dubai. It's just a flex, isn't it, really?
Do you know where it is? All right. Dubai is very, like, imagey. So, like, everyone wants to rent big cars and Rolex this and designer. But forget all of that. It's just like London, but a better version, a cleaner version. A more, I don't know, I call it London 2.0. Like, it is literally London. Everyone speaks English. They've got every cuisine. London, everyone, like, British people live out there, European people live out there, American people live out there. It's multicultural, but it is just a better version of London. London's dirty. The streets are dirty.
Oh, wow. I mean, I
No,
know
I
you mean
mean
in
serious. Like
cleanliness.
London's
Yeah,
quite
yeah, more
like
cleanliness, yeah.
yeah, the city looks beautiful, but London's quite run down. We don't look after London.
Yeah.
We throw rubbish on the floor. Dubai's not like that, and I feel like people are very
Nah, but
happy. I think it's
listen,
the
in
weather. The
Dubai,
weather.
they'll chop off your hands and throw you in jail,
Of
man, in
course,
Dubai. It's mad.
yeah. There's a low crime rate over there as well. Like I just feel like it's just a nice place to go. I'd love to live there.
Okay. So we can see
Yeah,
you moving out there.
1000%.
What's the
That's where I want to live now.
music scene like over there?
I don't know, to be honest. I don't even know if there's any artists out there, but I know that there's loads of room for like shows and booking. There's so many clubs, so I know it could probably be a good little music thing to pop off over there because it's basically the UK and America.
Yeah. And America, yeah. So, where's your favorite place to go in America when you're going over there? Because I've seen you over there. I mean, I haven't seen you over there, but you know what I mean. I've seen you over there
New
a couple
York.
of times. New York.
Yeah, New York because it just reminds me of
You
London.
don't find it too busy?
That's why I like
Yeah.
it because it's like London. When I go like all LA and Florida and everyone's like, "Hey," I don't know whether to be friendly or not because I'm not used to people saying good morning and hi, and it sounds so mad, but because I'm so like used to the London, you know, in London everyone is fast paced, nobody says hello. When you go to New York, it's exactly the same, and that's what I expect. When you go Florida and LA, people be like, "Hey, how's your morning?" And I'm just thinking, I know you, but it's friendly. But I'm so not used to it. I'm just a bit like, ooh.
It's definitely an adjustment, yeah, for sure.
I'm not used to it, but New York is London, man.
New York is under, but it's just so fast paced and it's just London, but on roids because it's 24 hours, just constantly. I mean, I personally couldn't live there. It's a bit much for me, man.
Yeah.
But so like I said, you're going to release the 2-part project hopefully by the end of this year. We're hoping to see that. Of course, Ride or Die is out now. It's available on my Spotify playlist as well. So everyone should still be supporting it. And you know what? I need to ask you, what kind of information, what kind of advice would you give someone now in the scene? Like someone coming up?
I'll say just be you. Come out, bring something different to the table, or just, I don't know, like stand out because everyone pretty much sounds the same. So just come out and be you. Like change it. Yeah, do your own thing. Don't feel like you have to follow what is out now, car. It's always gonna change, and then you might be setting the trends. So
that's it, man. There's UK artists creating whole new genres. So
for real.
That's it. Be unique. I'm gonna let you go. So I know you're on the road and you need to get back before Boris catches you. So thanks very much for sitting down with me anyway and coming through and chatting.
That's all right.
I really appreciate it. And of course, everyone, make sure you check out Ride or Die, available on the Spotify playlist. Thank you very much to Paigey Cakey. Paigey Cakey. Thank you. Thanks for your time and have a good evening. Yeah.
Love, man.
Peace.
Yeah.